What's going on, my peoples? Welcome to another vlog. Today's vlog is gonna be a little bit different from what I usually do in my other vlogs, because today is actually 5 days short that is going to be a full year since I've gotten my life-changing eye surgery that enabled me to see the world again. As of right now, I feel like everyone just has like a general idea on what happened to me. I was blind for 10 years and out of nowhere my sister got me my eye surgery. But there's much more to the story than just that, because there's the actual 10-year period that I couldn't see. And I want to share with you guys and go into a little bit more detail on what happened to me within those 10 years and how did I let faith take control of my life so I can actually get what I want, which was to be able to see again. And honestly, I truly feel that every single person could take something from this, because this literally changed my life. The actual eye surgery changed my life, obviously, because I'm able to see again. But what I really truly feel that changed my life the most was those 10 years that I wasn't able to see. Because it showed me something about life, that whenever I'm having any kind of obstacle or any kind of difficulty, whatever situation that I'm in, I'm always gonna remember what happened to me this one night. And honestly guys, this is the most magical story that I've ever witnessed in my life. Is what happened to me this one night while I was blind. And I'm gonna share that with you guys today. So just sit back, relax, and I know that every single one of you guys are gonna take something valuable from this. So real quick, a quick update on how it feels to have spent a whole year being able to see again after 10 years of being blind. People ask me, how does it feel, Ryan? How do you feel? How has life changed since you're able to see the world again and that now everything is limitless? When I first was able to see again, I tend to like really just look around me more than I used to, and it's like I get lost into detail now. Before I could never see any detail, but now I see how everything has detail, and then within that detail has detail, and then like the more you look into it, the more you like find a different world within a world within a world. It's so beautiful. My perspective about everything has completely changed. There's beauty within beauty within beauty in everything, even like this little USB thing. Like when I'm really looking at it, there's a lot of dirt on it, and I've never seen dirt on I've never seen, like, this is crazy. Like, everything is so dirty. The first thing that I realized about this world when I was able to freaking see again is that everything is just so dirty. There's filth everywhere, and that there's imperfection everywhere. And honestly, that made me feel like such peace of heart, because the more I realize that this world is imperfect, the more I feel comfortable of being myself, because I'm imperfect. So if I'm imperfect and the whole world's imperfect, that means that we're actually all are perfect for what it is. You see what I mean? There's nothing that we can change, and there's a certain beauty behind imperfection. So that was definitely the first awakening that I got, is that everything literally is so dirty and so full of texture, and I don't know, it just makes me want to clean even more, so that's a good thing. And now to share with you guys the most important thing on why I wanted to make this video was, what did I do within those 10 years of difficult times, and how I overcame this obstacle of not being able to see, especially as a visual artist. There's this one lesson that I learned from this whole thing, and we can literally apply this lesson and everything that we do in our life, whether it be in a relationship or whether it be in money or at work or whatever, we can apply this lesson, and it's so beautiful and it's so amazing that it just gives you great understanding on why obstacles happen in our life. So as you guys know, there's always going to be obstacles that come in our life, always. And what I've learned about why obstacles come into our life is honestly here to help us and to make us stronger in the long run. So as long as you know that the obstacle is here because it's here to make you stronger, it's also here to break your pride away. And once you let go of pride and you're just open to like understanding and help, you're gonna start to notice that your life is gonna go much more smoother than it actually was. And that is the reason why obstacles come into your life. They literally come into your life to break down your ego and break down the walls that you have that makes you feel like you are the, you know, the shit. That's why obstacles come into our life, is to open our heart. And a matter of fact, I have a story for you on what happened to me one night that really made me believe that it's about completely diminishing our pride and ego. So before I got my eye surgery, there was this one day that I was just working my regular job and I was bartending back in Miami. This was probably like 4 months before I got my eye surgery, but at this point I had no idea that I was gonna get my eye surgery, and I was still in the ruffles of everything, and I was still just trying to save my money for this eye surgery while trying to pay my bills, and I was just completely losing hope on everything in my life. So this one day I go into work and I'm there opening up the bar. In this one place where I used to work at in Miami, like, I had to open up the bar myself and set up everything right before the customers came in, and I had to make sure everything was clean. I had to make sure all the bottles was out, and the ice was in the wells, everything. And I'm by myself at this point. I'm the only person that's opening up the bar, and out of nowhere I'm there cutting a line, and I remember I just started thinking about my dreams, my aspirations. And then it started to hit me that I can't become none of that without being able to see again. And then I just started shedding a tear. And then one tear led to another tear. And the next thing you know, I'm cutting limes and I'm freaking sobbing. I'm there just sobbing my life away, just cutting my limes, thinking about my dreams and thinking about how I can't see, and I felt stuck. And then I just went through the shift, and then I clocked out, and it was around like 1 o'clock in the morning, and out of nowhere I just felt like I didn't want to go home. I just want to go somewhere new by myself and just breathe some fresh air, right? So I got on my bike. I used to have like this really cool black street bike, and I got on it, and next thing you know, I just started driving and driving, and I drove 40 minutes past from where I lived, and out of nowhere I was like, you know what, let me just pull over right here before I go too far, and let me just enjoy the beauty out here on this beach. It was the most blissful feeling just to be out there that I've ever had at that point in my life. It was beautiful. And out of nowhere, I fall to my knees and I started crying again, because I felt completely hopeless and I just didn't know what to do anymore. After I started crying and I just started to release, I started to notice that my shoulders and just the way that I was being was becoming lighter and lighter and lighter, as if like I was healing from all the emotional trauma that I'd been going through. And then out of nowhere, after I finished wiping off my tears, I looked up to the sky, and then I sincerely, genuinely asked for help. Out of nowhere, because it was to the point that I'm like, I don't know what else to do. And I did. I asked for help, and it came from such a genuine place. And out of nowhere, right when I asked for help, I looked up and I saw a shooting star. The moment I finished asking the question, can you please help me, a shooting star happened in the sky. Guys, I cannot make this up. The very moment that I saw that shooting star, after I asked the question, I had the craziest goosebumps. I thought I was levitating off the earth. I thought I was floating away off into the galaxy, because the goosebumps were so strong. Because I knew that I just got hurt, as if like my order was put in or something, and then I knew that it's gonna come back to me. It was like God telling me, like, I heard your freaking message. I'm gonna give you what you need, Ryan. Just hold on. The moment I saw that shooting star, I started sprinting down the beach like a crazy person with my arms in the air. I couldn't believe that I just saw a shooting star after I asked for help. And then it hit me. That's the moment that it hit me. The secret of life. I realized that in order for us to get what we want, all we have to do is ask for it from a genuine place. We have to ask for it from a genuine heart. And the only way that your heart could get to that place to ask for it sincerely is through the whole bunch of shit that you have been through. In order for you to really truly mean, yo man, I am sick and tired of this suffering. I need some help, please. Please give me some help. And then boom! That is the moment that your pride is not in the way of your success. That is the moment that your ego has completely diminished, because you're literally asking for help. And then that is when the universe, whatever you want to call it, God, the supreme being, the energy, whatever you want to call it all, will decide to help you. So after like 10 years, I finally got the message that in order for me to not only ask for what I want, but to get it, it has to take me of going through a whole bunch of shit to get to that point. Because it's only when you go through a whole bunch of shit is when you realize that you're actually worthy for what you want. And that you deserve what you want. And all you have to do is ask. That is the life-changing lesson that I have gotten from being blind after 10 years. So that is the message that I want to share with you guys today. I hope that you guys take this valuable information and use it to your advantage. So thank you for tuning in, and one more thing, I'm gonna start doing shout outs. So all you have to do is hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, and then once you do those two things, go in the comments and then comment done, and I'll be doing notification shout outs from this point on. I love you guys, and I will see you guys next time through Ryan's eyes. Peace out, guys.